All right, this is lesson 4 of unit 2. We're talking about angles in a triangle. The first thing here, sum of the interior angles. Interior means inside, so angle A, angle C, and the last one, angle B. Those all add up to 180 degrees. So we have the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C equals 180 degrees. That's true for any triangle. The exterior angle rule. An exterior angle is formed when you extend one side of your triangle. So in this case, angle 1 is an exterior angle. And the measure of angle 1 is going to equal the sum of your two non-adjacent interior angles, also called remote. So in this case, we have remote interior angles. So the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. An isosceles triangle has two sides equal, and it also has two angles equal. So either one, if you know two sides are equal, or if you know two angles are equal, we know we can classify it as isosceles. Your base angles are the angles that are opposite your congruent side, so those symbols mean congruent. So your base angles in this case are those two angles at the bottom, so this angle here and this angle there. Okay, those are considered your base angles. Your vertex angle is the one that's not opposite your congruent side, so the vertex angle that is left here would be this top angle here, and that is called your vertex angle. So you can have acute isosceles triangles, and that's this first example. So this one is acute isosceles. The middle one here would be a right isosceles triangle, and the last one would be an obtuse isosceles triangle. In the right angle, then, your vertex angle is the 90 degrees. In the obtuse angle, your vertex angle is this obtuse angle. Your base angles would be the other two. Equilateral triangle, you simply have all sides equal, which means that all angles are equal. And we know that there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so divided by 3 angles, each angle is then 60 degrees. All right, let's look at an example where we need to solve for x. Okay, we see that these two angles are labeled as congruent because they have the same marks on them. So if you look opposite them, that means side AB and side AC are equal. So we can say 6x minus 8 equals 4x plus 2, and now we're just solving for x. So subtract your 4x, 2x minus 8 equals 2, add your 8, and then divide by 2, and we get that x is 5. And that would be your answer. All we need to do is solve for x. Always make sure you read your directions. For example 2, we want to solve for m. This is our exterior angle rule. So this is an exterior angle. So we know that this angle M, we add our two remote interior angles, which are these two, equals 36 plus 93. So the measure of angle M equals 129 degrees. All right, we have one more example for this lesson. Let's say we want to find the measure of angle A. I know this angle 78, that is an exterior angle. And I know that 78 equals the sum of my two remote interior angles, which is 42 and A. So 78 equals 42 plus A. So to solve for A, I'm going to subtract 42, and I get from 78, and you get A to be 36 degrees.